Lara, is it still possible to strike a deal at this conference?
Yes, the million-dollar question. We've been waiting for the final text to be delivered by the chair and for the final plenary to have an announcement on whether we are having an agreement or not. But unfortunately, this plenary has been postponed for the fourth time now. So there is a lot of tension being built here in Geneva, and we're still waiting for a final agreement to come out.
And what would that final agreement look like, Lara?
What we would expect it to look like is a treaty that has a high ambition to tackle plastic pollution. So that means having upstream measures such as cutting down on plastic products that are problematic, chemicals that are added to plastic products as well, and cut on polymer production. The treaty also envisions to have measures on waste management and just transition and how to substitute materials, for instance. So we still don't know what is going to be the level of ambition of the final text, but the one that was dropped yesterday by the chair was definitely not accepted by nearly any of the countries that are here in Geneva.
How concerned are you that they're not going to be able to narrow their differences and there's not going to be a legally binding agreement that everybody agrees on?
Well, we're highly concerned. We were expecting that the countries would reach a consensus and have a text that would cut down on production, and that would be an effective agreement, having upstream measures. But having a no agreement perhaps is even better than having a very weak agreement that will take us nowhere and that will only lead to more waste management systems, which is, like the solutions, the false solutions that have us, that brought us here to this point of plastic pollution.
Well, Lara, talk about why curbing plastic pollution is so important, not just for our health, but for the health of the planet, our oceans, the ecosystem.
Well, plastic waste and plastic pollution are harming not only the ocean, wildlife, but nearly all species that get in touch with it. So there is a huge ecosystem harm across all the levels of the food chain, and that has crossed boundaries of the ecosystem harm, and that is now a human health concern. Microplastics has been found in our human blood, brains, heart, placenta. So it's very concerning how the microplastics have been reaching our vital organs, and what does that mean for our health and future generations as well.
All right, I know you're going to be watching and you're anxious for something to come out of this conference. Lara Iwanicki, thank you for taking time and talking to us.
Thank you so much.